Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time of day you're going to be watching this video. This is just going to be a real quick video about finding a coordinate given a slope of a line. And I'm going to do 4 examples for you where each one of the values are going to be missing. The very first one we're going to be doing is we're going to look at, we're missing the value for x in our first point, and we know everything else. So we are going to solve this equation, and the slope is 5/6, and we want to find the value of x. The easiest way that I find to do this is to go ahead and write the equation, the slope equation out, and then substitute numbers in and then solve it. So our slope equation is m equals y sub 2 minus y1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So we know everything but one of these. So let's go ahead and start. So here we go. We know that our m is going to be 5/6. We know we're going to go ahead and label these. This is x sub 1, y sub 1. This is our second point and our second y. So now we can just substitute. So I have negative 1 minus 4 over 6 minus x. Okay? And so now we're going to solve this equation. Okay? So here we go. 5/6 equals, well, negative 1 minus negative 4 gives me negative 5 over 6 minus x. So now you're going to use the cross product property, which says that you can multiply this and then you can solve that equation. So let's go 6 times, so 5 times 6 minus x equals 6 times negative 5, which gives me negative 30. We're going to do the distributive property. So we're going to get 30 minus 5x equals negative 30. And then we're going to solve this two-step equation. Negative 30, negative 30, negative 5x equals negative 60. Divide by negative 5. And so x equals 12. So we know that our second coordinate is going to be 12, 4. And then our second coordinate is 6, negative 1. And if you want to check your answer, you can substitute these back into this equation, and you should get this slope. Let's do another one. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Our first point is 8, 1. Our second point is going to be missing its x, 7. And we know that their slope is negative 1/2. Okay, let's go ahead and write down the slope formula. M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And let's go ahead, this is my x1, y1, x2, y2. Let's go ahead and substitute in our numbers. So I get negative 1/2 equals 7 minus 1 over x minus 8. Let's do a little bit of math. I get negative 1/2 equals 6 over x minus 8. Do your cross product property. So I'm going to multiply negative 1 times this and 2 times this. So I get negative 1 times x minus 8 equals 12. Negative x, and do the distributive property, plus 8 equals 12. Subtract 8 from both sides. Negative x equals 4. Divide by negative 1. So x is equal to negative 4. So our missing point is negative 4 comma 7. Okay, let's do ones with the y's missing now. So let's do this one. How about 0 comma y, negative 2 comma 1, and this time our slope is going to be negative 8. Now, our slopes need to be written as a fraction, so watch this, it's really bad magic. I'm going to go ahead and put that over 1. Okay, and you'll see why I'm going to do that in a second. Our equation is m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Again, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Let's go ahead and substitute numbers in now. Negative 8 over 1 equals 1 minus y over negative 2 minus 0. Okay, so let's go. This is going to give me negative 8 over 1 equals 1 minus y over negative 2. We're going to do the cross product property. Well, 1 times any number is going to give me 1 minus y equals 16. Subtract 1 from both sides. Negative y equals 15. Divide by negative 1. So y is equal to negative 15. And our missing point is going to be 0, negative 15. Okay, let's do one last one. So we're going to do 5, 4. And the second coordinate is missing its y. And its slope is 3/5. So write our equation out. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Again, let's label everything. And I find when I label things, even as a math teacher, I tend to do this so that I don't miss anything. As you notice, I just made a mistake. So here we go. 3/5 equals y minus 4 over negative 5 minus 5. Okay, so let's do a little bit of math. 3/5 equals y minus 4 over negative 10. And so let's do the cross product property. I'm going to go 5 times y minus 4 equals 3 times negative 10 gives me negative 30. And then 5y minus 20, I almost messed up, minus 20 is equal to negative 30. I'm going to solve this two-step equation. So 5y is equal to negative 10. Divide by 5. So y is equal to negative 2. And so our missing point is negative 5, negative 2. And I hope you found this video to be helpful. And I wish you luck and good luck.